Hey, hi. In this video, we will quickly look at the fantastic news we just got that the sacked TCS employee, he wins the long court battle. Now, this person is Tirumalai Selvan. He was a TCS employee. He was in the management ranks and he was asked to leave in 2015. So currently, he has won the case and the court has asked TCS to pay him the salary and benefits for the last 7 years. So TCS has to pay this to him. And this has happened by a court in Chennai. Now, my problem here is I cannot see a way to compensate for the legal expenses that he paid and the mental harassment. The court should have easily approved 25 lakhs for mental harassment, around $4,000, because that is the bare minimum that this gentleman has gone through in the last 7 years. So we all think that TCS is a very company with a very strong integrity. Okay, but such incidences actually raises eyebrows. See, there was a mass layoff done in 2015 where Mr. Selvan was asked to leave. This gentleman was 48 and he had worked for 8 years before he was asked to leave. He had worked for 8 years in TCS. Now the question may arise that, after leaving TCS he was getting 10,000 bucks, 10,000 rupees per month working as a freelance software and a real estate broker. A lot of them might question that his skills was really uh, in scarcity, right? Otherwise, why he could not land a next job which is lucrative in salary perspective? See, the way IT works is there is extremely high demand for people who are under 40. I would say under 35. Beyond 35, the demand goes down. Above 40 is kind of people are not much interested unless the skills are like pretty niche and pretty awesome. But the point is not that. The point is why he was asked to leave. He had to survive on his savings and wife's salary after the layoff, but why he was asked to leave? In fact, TCS had cited performance as an issue. And even in the court, if TCS was a company of strong integrity, I mean, this is my opinion. I overvalued TCS from my integrity standpoint. If you're going in the court and still saying that this guy didn't have skills. See, this was TCS argument. Selman belonged to managerial cadre and was not a workman, someone with a specified skill. So he didn't have any skill, right? Managers are just managers, no skill. That is how TCS presented this case because they just have to win. Ultimately, end of the day, they all are about money. There is no integrity in anyone, and it is about reputation. I just wonder. I mean, TCS could have presented it in a better manner instead of a gentleman was working for 8 years and he's an employee. And I always saw Ratan Tata and other leaders, they value their employees a lot. They go an extra mile to help their employees. But probably not in this case. And this is how the market probably works, the demand and supply. But the court observed that Mr. Selvan's primary role was that of a skilled worker. See, my only question here is if the person is not skilled, why is the company recruiting them? Just to maintain the counts? So it has been welcomed by FITE. This is an organization it's a forum of IT employees, and they also helped Mr. Selvan in the court case. But Mr. Selvan had to go to the court 150 times in the last 7 years. I think there should have been some compensation to cover these expenses. Salary and those things are fine. But the best part is currently we are in rosy times. The market is booming. The attrition in IT companies are pretty high. People are getting the money what they are asking for. But do remember, this is a cycle. This is a cycle. Okay. And the cycle or history repeats itself every few years. Hence, build the skills, go for certifications, get knowledgeable and experience on cloud platforms.